Welcome back to the Last Remnant video walkthrough 100% completion guide. And we are continuing with our guild task Union of the Golden Chalice. We may be doing some turn-ins here. Yes. We just did 2 of the major bosses for this guild. Or minor bosses. I'll say minor bosses. 68 and 69, that was to kill Eldritch Dragon, and we got an awed broadsword, which somebody will be picking up. 2 Reyes Note and 20,000 gold. The other one's for Cyclops, standard model. We got an awed splitter, some more Reyes Note and 80,000 gold, so some nice cash there. Those aren't the 2 toughest guys for this guild. There's a guy we'll kill for this guild that gives us 500,000 gold. Actually, more than any other quest in the, creature in the game. Oh, David immediately wants the broadsword. Okay, well, we're not going to deny him that. Excuse me. We're going to play a little mini game here, unintentionally. We're going to play a little mini game where we're going to play What the Hell Am I Hunting? We turned all the guild tasks in, and so far in kind of a strange order, just in what we had right off the bat and what was easy. And now I believe we're doing it in the order of what in order of what tasks are left numerically. So I believe we have not completed the second guild task to kill 6 Nussknackers, and there's 8 in this group. So this is it. This one fight. I don't know how we played through the game and haven't killed 6 Nussknackers.
Come on, finish them off. Hang in there.
There is a chance that we need something off the Nussknackers also. Let's see. We'll shortly find out here. Yeah, they've got less than 10,000 hit points. I don't know how we wouldn't have tripped over them to begin with. Maybe because they're easy to avoid, and that I never ran into them. But somebody got a skill up off of that trash fight, so hey, why not? Go ahead and break those down. Maybe we'll get a rare item in that. Okay. So that's 6. But we're still going.
Let's do this.
Okay, so we're obviously hunting something else also. Let's see. Horns. They drop from Nussknackers. That's guild task number 29. We need 3 horn. And this is about to be 26 Nussknackers killed. Maybe it could be that these horns only drop, excuse me, off of the splits of Nussknackers. So while we may have killed Nussknackers in the past, we never split their captures. So it's possible to have killed a creature many times and never gotten the item you need off of it. Maybe this is one of those cases. We'll find out.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
5 more captured Nussknackers and 4 horns. Stick fiend bones and fangs. Well, we'll be doing a turn-in to the guild soon to see exactly what we needed. But it looks like we're heading out of here now, which is kind of good news. Okay, Veil of the Gods, I'm thinking maybe we just need crabs. As many times as we came over here and farmed, we never hit these crabs. And this is guild task number 3. Oh, I misspoke earlier. Imagine that. It's only like the 5th time I've misspoke, but I said that Rush had all his orbs and everything for all his mystic arts and item arts, but he actually doesn't. There's a guild task to kill 7 crabs here that will give Rush his lotion formula, which will allow him to use lotions. Those types of unlocks are not usually in guild tasks, but that particular one is. And I think they put it on 7 crabs because they would have been like, well, what kind of idiot plays through the game and doesn't kill 7 crabs? Me. They would have thought we would have gotten that already. And I've got no excuse why we don't. We just skipped every mob we could. On some nice tough crab claw there. And I guess this is just to be sure. Just to be sure that we got 7.
Come on, let's kick some A. Good.
All right. So we're still 53. And probably no skill ups there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jaeger. I spoke too soon. Giant crabs there. Okay. Oh, right. When the guild task says kill 7 crabs, like it does in the case of Guild Task 3, Union of the Golden Chalice, they don't mean 7 greater crabs. So that's what I'm doing here. Some of these groups are crabs, some of these groups are greater crabs. And so if they're greater crabs, we can't count those toward our total of 7 crab. Even though when you interact with the creature in the outside world, it will always say crab, even if it's greater crabs. While this is going on, one more thing about the layout of these. We do put off a part of these guild tasks till later for weapon creation. Like there are a certain number of guild tasks for each of the guilds, all 3 of the guilds, with maybe 5 to 10 weapons they want you to either have on one of your characters or craft. Or have on one of your characters or have in Rush's inventory, I mean, in order to satisfy it. Now, if you used to have it, like, I'm trying to think of one, like, your character used to have one, but they upgraded their weapon or something like that. If you don't have it when you go to the guild, you don't get credit for it. Not like when you kill named. You always get credit for them when you kill the name, but if you used to have a weapon, that doesn't matter. All that matters is what weapons you have right then to turn in the guild task. So it would behoove you to... By the way, I'm killing Quinn now. We need 12. It would behoove you to visit the guild as often as possible. Like, I waited till... We're in the 50-somethings of videos here before I ever went to the guild. And that's because I wanted to show all the guild tasks all at once. So it would be less confusing for somebody following along. Where did you find this part? Where did you find that part? Where did you find this weapon? How do you create this one? Where's this named? Yada, yada, yada. All in one place. I didn't want to do it all throughout the entire game, because that'd be confusing. Referring people back to, like, oh, go to video 27, minute marker 7 to find, that's crazy. So I put them all in one video, one set of videos here, Union of the Golden Chalice 1 through 7, and then once we turned them all in, go down through them. But if I were playing and not recording, if it were just me, I would visit the guild task as often as I could. Whenever I ever went back through Elysian, I would definitely hit all the guilds, making sure that anything I had on me couldn't be turned in immediately. Being weapon upgrades or whatever it is, unlocking abilities, or the weekly magazines. This kind of hurt us. The magazines open up items on these creatures, and because we never turned them in, we never had the magazines with us the entire game. We never got any of the extra items, so we are starting fresh with all those extra items. Any extra item we need now is going to have to be something we got just now. something we killed just now, because it never would have fallen off of anything earlier without the recipes. I think I probably overly confused that. It's just that the moral there is turn in the guild tasks as you get them, as often as you enter a town. I think a good example of that is probably Glennis's starting weapon. Glennis starts with a weapon called the Daimyo Katana or something like that. She starts with it. And there's a guild task, I can't remember which guild it is, wants you to have that weapon. She's upgraded it since then, for whatever reason. We gave Glennis a ninja katana that we found, a +3 ninja katana we found in a treasure chest in those Flamella Towers out in the Great Sand Sea. Anyway, so she doesn't have that weapon anymore, and so we can't satisfy that guild task anymore, which kind of sucks. I'm also trying to double up, kind of like I did with the Nusnackers. I needed the Nusnackers, and I needed drops from the Nusnackers. So when I kill Quinn, I'm definitely trying to kill the Quinn that drop the items we need for other guild tasks, to make it as short as possible to get all these guild tasks. And so we should be damn near 12 Quinn. I don't think there's any greater Quinn. So these are 100% Quinn groups. There's no natural preservatives or unnatural flavors. There's no red dye number 3 in the Quinn groups. It's just 100% natural Quinn. Still getting some nice skill ups. Yes, we will be splitting those curled Quinn fur. Could be somebody could need it for their weapon upgrades. And there's Quinn throughout this zone, but there's no reason to leave the entrance here. Like, we are right at the entrance. You just pop in, pop out. Quinn are always here. 100% chance of Quinn. If you ever need Quinn, that's where we're going. So this is definitely the place to get them, and you shouldn't venture deeper into the mine to get another group or another group. It's faster just to pop out and go back in. Okay, now we're still playing the What the Hell Am I Doing Here minigame, where we are in Aqueduct, and I think we need 12 rock shell, which are just another fancy word for crab. But I didn't go for them right there. I think there's rock shell right there to the right. There's a big boss there we'll need to fight for another union, but not this one. Okay, maybe I've got my own little favorite place where I like to farm rock shells. Or, you know what I think? I think I've killed 6 million rock shells. It'd be some kind of miracle if I still needed rock shells. So let's see, what else could I be doing here? Aqueducts. Death Tank we already got from here. What else is in the Aqueduct? That's about it for this guild. Barbarossa times 9. Oh, okay. There are Barbarossa in here. It might be that I'm waiting to get to the Barbarossa. What we did is we went that central sluiceway of Aqueducts where we come in to the big center platform where that boss is waiting for us. Another Death Tank. Can you believe that shit? Oh my gosh. As impossibly difficult as it was for him to show up for me the first time. We're coming out here to kill crabs on the half shell, and he's there. Okay, well that's just, that's just a big kick in the balls from the random number generator. And I'm alright with it. I'd really moved on. I've made peace with Death Tank. But nice to kill him again. He's a 100% capture, so, no he's not. Oh, maybe he is. I don't know. No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, he's not. He's definitely not. A respawner. Okay, so, anyway, we are actually moving through here. I think we do actually need rock shell, but I'm just waiting till we get to these Barbarosas is what they're called, but they're Colossuses. And we did get the Colossus weekly, which means they're going to drop some new stuff for us. Hopefully. One nice thing, and I think this is true in all cases. The magazines you get for turning in guild tasks, you don't need to have those for the item drops, the extra item drops they give creatures. Like, none of the extra items given to you by having those periodicals are required for guild tasks. Okay, so yeah, this zone has got the Barbarosas in it, and there are a few of them that have Barbarosas, but I didn't want to go to the Flameled Tower. No, sir. I did not. And this is the weakest versions of these guys here. Yeah, 1k damage is their big attack, so not much to fear there. The only fear here is that maybe we won't get 9. Because they're big guys, really big guys, they may only be 1 per group, and so we need to count on there being 9 spawns, or we gotta make another trip out to here.
Perfect.
Since they're 2 zones into the aqueducts. We don't want to make a second trip. Wow, a lot of people are getting stuff they need for weapon upgrades. I'm not going to stop them. More power to them. I guess we've just never killed a Barbarossa. Okay, and I think we need rock shells also. Yeah, okay. So we are going to kill the rock shells here. We've been passing rock shells the whole time.
Let's do this.
Oh wow, I lost that one. Come on.
Let's do this.
Brilliant, yeah.
We've been passing these rock shells the entire time, but I was just going to kill them in the same area that the Barbarossas were in. Just so I could go into like psychotic crazy mode and kill everything around me, regardless of species, religion, or creed. Yeah. So we just ding 54 off the crabs. And so after we're done with this area, we're going to have 2 more guild tasks opened up, or closed out for us. I try to make a trip back to Elysian at the end of every video to turn in guild tasks, but sometimes I skip a video and just keep farming for stuff. Because it kind of takes time to go back. Actually, I think what I did was, like these guild tasks are split up into categories, and the first category is kill a certain number of creature. And so I think I probably waited till I got all the kill a certain number of creature guild tasks, and then went back. And then the next section is rares, and so I probably killed the rest of the rares we didn't get with the ranks, and then I went back. Okay, so we've been here. I think we've been here twice to this area of the aqueducts. Like, one was in a cutscene. I mean, one was in the main quest, and we had to dodge these Barbarossas. Oh, there's a diving point there. Yeah, you'll see that. Like, sometimes deep in the water. Just like you mine minerals out of rock, we've seen those in the walls and the floor, but sometimes it's way out in the water. And wow, he's running. Where's he running to? So fast. Oh, that's weird. Hey, what do we got here? We got a butterfly and a whole place full where there's no butterflies. They're just regular whaling larvae, I guess. We certainly didn't need to kill the whaling larva. Wait, maybe I'm speaking too soon. It may be for a different guild, so I'm not going to second guess why I drug into the whaling larva also. and they die if you sneeze on them. So, no big deal there. Oh, I never mentioned this. Sometimes a creature will attack you, and I think if you've got a shield, you can counterattack without it using your turn. Like, you can just bop them right back, like you parry them or something like that, and you do a quick counterattack for a small amount of damage, and sometimes it's enough to kill the lower level creatures in the game. So sometimes a creature can smack you, and you can kill that union without it ever taking your... you know what I mean. Yeah. As long as you haven't gone yet, and it doesn't count as your turn. Hey, so there's a nice chest back here. That might be a reason to kill a wailing larva that's grabbing it. There's a lure and trap formation. Which, god damn, that sounds useful, doesn't it? Lure and trap formation. There's so much they could have done with that. But we won't be using it because we're pretty much required to use the formations that we do use, the few that we do use. Okay, so that's another Barbarossa. Yeah, I'm nervous about getting 9. There's 2 in this one group, though, so hopefully it'll be enough. Actually, I know it's enough. I know it's enough. I did a little looking ahead there, and I don't think we come back in here.
I must surpass my
Sometimes it will be required to come back in and farm the same creature again. You know, like going out, and at some point in time here soon, I will be cutting out return trips, because if you've seen me do it once, come into a zone and farm, like, I farm eyeballs and crookfin at one point in time, and I have to kill like 4 eyeballs there. I have to kill, but I need to kill 24 or something like that, and so it requires a bunch of return trips. I didn't record them. I just I will mention it as we're there that, hey, I went back in there and did the exact same thing you just saw 6 times. Take my word for it. Let's turn in the guild tasks. We don't need to watch. I don't think you would enjoy watching the same fights over and over again if you didn't have to. I mean, I really do try and keep that to a minimum. Okay, so there seems to be, you know, enough Barbarossas in this fight to maybe finish off our 9. Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling really good about it. It would also be nice if there was some kind of statistic where you could look and see, like every other game does that tracks these statistics. You can go and look and see how many of X creature you've killed, especially when it's required for guild task or achievement. You know, show the progress so I know how many more of these things to kill. Oh boy. But when they only take 1 turn to kill, I'm not going to complain. Alright. So Duke of Gore has a stat called Leadership, and I have no idea what that does. It's a stat specific to him. It may improve the morale of people when he hits. I'm just guessing what Leadership would do. I have no idea. I should probably watch Duke Gore's group attack and see if they do get morale boost when he attacks. Okay, so we'll be needing a couple more rock shell, maybe. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not take them out? We're here. Why not? We need 12 of the rock shells. Oh boy. And we also need armor shells and thorn strand. Those are crabs also, I believe. But I didn't realize that the Union of the Golden Chalice was all crab. Like, there's a bunch of crab stuff in here, and it never occurred to me that they were all in the same guild. All the crabs were, including Death Tank, that son of a bitch, rare, that we've killed twice now.
May the goddess bless you all.
Alright, so we got some rock shells here to split up. And I'm feeling like we've got enough. And it's probably safe to leave now. Like, even if we don't have enough, we can kill the rock shells right at the entrance of the aqueducts. or aqueducts, depending on what part of the country you're from. Oh,
Let's do this.
but I've got other things in mind, I guess, also, because there's treasure chest over here, and one guild task that I think we keep maybe longer than any other. I'm not sure. Maybe the very last guild task we do is the 150 chest guild task. Maybe right before the huge bosses. Oh boy. And these things squeal. You know, they make a squeal like when you put a lobster in boiling hot water alive. All right. Couple more rock shells. We're almost to the point where we don't need to split them anymore. Once you get 10 of whatever rare item that comes out of them, you don't need to bother splitting them anymore. Hey, Justice Wristlet. That's 20% hit points, and the ring's all right. The ring's good for that. Ring of the Patient Ear is good resist on it, for physical damage resist. But I don't know if any of our guys will pick it up. Okay. Oh yeah. We entered from this dead end here at some point in time in the main plot, and I was trying to find, you know, like a way out, because it seems to be an exit from the zone, but there should really be a world map teleporter there, and so it got me confused. Because even the wiki said that there was a world map teleporter there. And I'm like, I'm half thinking, I want to go back up there and look again, because I think I missed something. It's supposed to be a way out to the exit. But we know a way out. We know a fast way out. So, well, a relatively fast way out. And it's a lot easier when there's no creatures to dodge. There is a teleporter we passed in the eastern waterway. It's kind of a neat zone. We may be done with it. I'm trying to think. We may be completely done with this zone, never coming back. And it had that really neat... Oh, you know what? I think we do come back one more time for a platform puzzle that we have not done yet. There's a treasure chest with something really nice in it. Maybe a dwarven core or something like that. Oh, I have to make a correction on something else also while we're walking around doing nothing here. Oh, a Sword of Remembrance is there, but that's not open until you get to the second disc and can get into the aqueduct long after we got Jorgen for Amnesia. But if you wanted to wait that long to get Jorgen, and one of the iterations of Jorgen where he needs the sword, then that's an option there. Hey, there's a chest there, which we probably won't go for, just because it's extra time and it doesn't complete any of our guild tasks to go get it. But there is a teleporter at the entrance to this thing. Oh, right. I want to make a correction. At the very beginning of this thing, we went and killed Prometheus. Oh, I am going for it. Can I make it? Can I make it? Just need to shift out of there. Oh, I didn't even... Oh. Torpedo was too slow. Right, when we killed Prometheus, I split him, and I didn't know why at the time. During the video, I said maybe there was something off Prometheus. Well, obviously there's something we needed off Prometheus that would cause us to split him, because he's a rare, and we do not split rares. He did. He had some kind of core, an elven core, I believe. I said he may have had some ore or something like that, but it's actually called a core. And like a Union of the Golden Chalice, one of them is an Ondine core that you need. A lot of the cores are needed for guild tasks. We need a Dwarven core, which is split off some rares. Yay! Oh, Glennis gets herbs, but she already has remedies, so we probably won't be investing too heavily in her herbs. Anyway, that's the correction to that video where we killed Prometheus. I split him. I didn't know why. He had a core on it, an elven core, I believe, and we needed that for a guild task. Okay, yeah. The only reason Glennis asked there separately from everybody else is because the last time she talked to us, she was just saying, "Oh, Mount Vac will drink." The last time she talked to us, she said, "Can I learn herbs?" And that didn't count as her request for item upgrades, so she will ask again immediately after. So, yeah, through some kind of miracle and walking by these dogs 600 times, I managed to not kill enough of them. We need Vanagans, Vanargans, whatever, Vanargans. No matter how you say it, it just doesn't sound right, but they're going down right, and we need 18 of them. There are a bunch of places you can get these, like they're in Brechevatel, they're in Fornstrand. Vacal's the easiest because, boom, you pop in, they're right in front of you, and they're always there. And this is just a lot of payback here. We owed killing these dogs for a long time. We really owed them big.
This is of great importance.
Okay. Nice upgrades there for our guys. You may notice in some of those screens, those upgrade screens, where people are yelling, "Hey, I need that item." It's for some of them. Sometimes it's for people that's in our big party of people, but not in our final 18. So I don't turn them off. That's fine. They can have the items. I'm not concerned with them upgrading their weapons when they're in the backup spots like that. The smart thing to do would probably be, at this point, get rid of all of them. Go back to a guild and dismiss them. And I think at some point I do that because I don't want them taking the high-end items, the items that are hard to get. I only want my final 18 to get those items. And so I will kick everybody, not our final 18, the hell out of our group.
There's still plenty of power left in these old bones.
And Paige has learned a weapon art, which he shouldn't do. So we're probably gonna have to turn that. Excuse me, have to turn that off for him. Okay. Are we going for more dogs or? Oh, one more group, maybe. One more group. We need 18. It'd probably been just fine for us to go back out to the world map, pop back in, and just fight that group of two or three at the very beginning over and over again. But this is fine. They're pretty quick. These groups are. When you're killing trash, you want them dead as fast as possible. It's better just to spread out. Although you can't really go wrong. One group kills the creature, and then the next one will just look for another creature and kill it. So you can't really set up wrong. And when Duke Gore's doing 50,000 damage, nobody else in this group's going to get a chance to hit. Oh wow, they sealed off Mystic Arts for Wingale's group. They should be ashamed. That's shameful, shameful behavior. Oh, Arena's missing. So they outnumber us here, and maybe they'll reinforce. Nope, there's only 2 more groups left. So somebody didn't do their job of killing dogs. So that's like 7 groups. Yeah, we're probably pretty close. Probably got about 15 or 16 there, maybe the 18. We'll find out. The fastest way to find out is to run the hell out of this zone.
I'm becoming stronger.
Unless we need something else here
See what just
other than dogs, which is probably the case. There are less zones than there are guild tasks, so there will be zones that multiple guild tasks can be done in. And if I got a good population of the zone, then I can probably complete a couple guild tasks in one run, along with the dogs. Kind of like how we did in the Aqueduct. So there's the dog. And I can't quite make it to that last dog without killing him. So let's see, what else do we need in Mount Vackle other than the Vannergun? Oh, I'll tell you what we need. Those birdies. Gosh, Hracefelg is what they're called. We need to kill 10 of those. You can kill those in the heroic ramparts also, actually, also if you wanted to. But 2 birds, 1 stone, or actually a bird and a dog, 1 stone. So we should have this done in 1 trip if we can get 10 birds. Hopefully we can. I'm pretty sure we've got the 18 dogs, so we shouldn't need to kill that one there in the Vanagrin. What in the world? What in the world? Oh, okay, it had the name in it. I see what I did here. I had to kill the dog anyway, and most of the time spent in a fight is loading the fight and it going through all the little scenes that are involved with the fight. So if you're going to engage in a fight, you might as well bring a couple guys with you, not fight alone. Because it takes longer to fight 2 groups one at a time than it does to fight both of them at once, by far. So we found this rare here again. It's not a 100% chance of capture, but it's a 30% shot, so it's worth it to grab him. And unfortunately these aren't Quinn, or we might have been able to do that part here also. This just backs up my statement earlier that there's so many things that... There's so many guild tasks that can be completed here in Mount Vackle and Crookfen. It's crazy.
Yeah, let's kick some tail.
Rusher's a little debilitated, but that doesn't stop him from fighting. In fact, your guys can operate, you know, almost 100% when they're cursed. Some curses aren't as debilitating as others. I mean, they can heal themselves, they can fight, but the animations just make them look like they're drunk. Hey, dude! 40k from Gore's group, nice. Although we should probably have ensured we put Duke Gore on the named so that he would be dead in a turn. Boom. So as of now, I've actually filmed us killing Sugriva like 3 times. Alright. So hopefully we at least get the... we got the Vanagrin. Hopefully we got the rare capture also. But wow, some nice skill ups there. That's never a waste of time when that happens there. And no, we didn't get Sugriva. But we got a lot of other stuff. And so we are probably done with the doggies and can head on up to the next zone here and hope that there's those Hracefelg. Well, they're always there. I don't know what I'm thinking. They're a mandatory spawn of the zone. And I'm always dodging them, and this is a refreshing change to be actually going after them. I'm always, yeah. If there were a Brunhilde there to the left, I would have just slit my wrist.
Let's do this.
Keep them off balance and crush them.
Alright. We got a lot of them. Wow. And they're all called Hresvelg. There's no greater Hresvelg in this poll, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. You know what? And we need 10.
Check this out.
However, I don't trust the game's counting system, because I did turn in one where I know I'd killed enough for it, but it didn't give me credit. Like, I had to kill a couple more. And there weren't graders mixed into it, or there were graders mixed into it, but I counted the regular guys correctly. I know I did, and it caused me to have to go back in the zone. So now I kind of pad it with a kill or two if they're there. And it's nice that they're dying in one turn.
Nice work.
Oh wow, they have an ability to swing that morale gauge all the way to their side.
This may be a
Nice.
challenge.
I don't like the looks of this.
I don't know what level these guys are, but I think they're higher level than us. They're higher BR than us, I mean. Because it's giving us the option, our first attack command is act wisely. And that's usually a warning that, you know, you're fighting guys that are above your level.
Yay! I've gotten a little
And
stronger.
Dugor increases his leadership.
That means nothing.
Nice.
Great.
So we captured a few of them. Nice. No, you can have that, Arena. Well, we almost turned that off for her. We don't want to do that. I was kind of upset with Irena's final weapon. It did not blow my skirt up. Yeah, I'll probably kill a few more of these just to make sure. I don't want to have to come back in here. Well, at least for another video. So, okay, let me see what we've gotten so far here and what we still need.
Kick some ass.
20 were-dragons, we already got that for the Eye of Promise. There's a good chance that this is it. And in fact, because the video ran for damn near 50 minutes, I'll say it's almost guaranteed that once we're done with this area, we have completed the entire first section of the Union of Golden Chalice. All the kill quests. We won't need to do kill quests for here anymore. We can move on to the rares. We'll probably do rares in the next video. We'll go through the rares probably pretty quick because I don't have to video me going there and them not there. Like, we're only going to show videos of me running in and they're there, so that should go pretty quick. Plus, they're the rares not needed for the ranks, so they're not going to be anything huge or anything amazing. You can't make that. You can't make it to him. Birdies, birdies. When they're docile and sitting down like that, they look like you just want to pet them. They don't seem like they want to slam that beak through your skull like they really do. I would never live on Mount Backle. You know, if I had inherited land on Mount Backle, I'd never live there. That would be the worst. The dogs bucking their feet at kicking their feet at you, and the constant birds attacking your roof. it'd be almost impossible to keep a roof on your house.
That means nothing to me.
I'll try this
Yeah,
baby out
yeah.
as soon as
I guess the
can.
only nice thing about it is it's downhill either way. Downhill no matter which side of your house you want to leave from. Okay, I don't need to fight this guy, but I'm gonna fight the guy. Just for completeness. And that's the last fight in this video, I promise. 3 little birdies. I only needed 10, but I think I ended up killing probably about 16 or 18.
Come on, let's kick some A.
I think the first thing people probably mistakenly think about the number you have to kill is that it's the number of creatures that show up in the world view, you know, like when you're running around. Like we just ran into one guy here, but this is loaded with birds, so all these count. The chain is what counts. Chain is how many actual creatures you've killed, and that's what counts. $57. Oh wow, this is really artificially inflating our BR, but we don't care anymore. This is no longer a low BR run. I don't think I filmed turning it. No, I didn't. I don't believe I did. We're certainly not going to fight those guys. Well, I guess we do. Well, slap me and call me Susan. Looks like we're going to the Union of the Golden Chalice to turn in all our creature kills. This should bring us up through at least Guild Task 12. We should probably be on 13 when we turn these in. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to bring us through 11. Lotion formulas for the crabs. Yay, Gratz Rush. 12 Quen. Cash and Blueprints. And a formation, which we don't care about. 12 Rock Shell will bring us another formation. Box formation. That is one of the lesser useless formations. And Imp Weekly for the Barbarossa. The Vanagrins, 18 Vanagrins, give us Oarfish Weekly. We haven't fought a whole bunch of Oarfish, but the Hailsfag 10 was going to give us Jewel of Underwalt formation and Phantom. The Phantoms are the ghosts, what I keep calling ghosts, I believe. Vampire formation, nice. And now it said there we need to kill Blue Jaws, and that's what we need. We've got a number of them done. And so it looks like we've got some rares to hunt in the next video. Before we worry about collecting items, we can worry about the rares. And we'll see you in the next video.